Hello Super Nerd friends, this is Friday and it's Becky, and I've made this video so many times, but the first few times I'd forgotten that the people that I'm talking about you actually know. So anyway, remember that dinner that we went to at the Kenyan place, which was kind of weird, and then there were like these three people there who like Tanzania and stuff, and those were Beth and Marv and Jean. Anyway, Beth sent my mom an email, and all this awesome Wednesday was the best day in the entire world, and when I talked to Alexis on Wednesday, it was really hard for me not to tell her all the stuff that had happened that day, but I didn't because I didn't want to spoil this video, and I didn't. So anyway, now I'm going to tell you, and it's going to be really, really cool, and your minds are going to be blown, and I don't even know how to understand the world anymore. And anyway, so we were going to Northwest Trek because Wednesday was the day that Joanna and Emily and I went to Northwest Trek, and on the way there my mom had this piece of paper and she handed it to me, and she's like, so I was reading it, and I'm really slow to process things when I read them, so it took me forever to realize that the email was about me because it was from Beth, and so I thought it couldn't be about me. But anyway, I had talked to Beth, and at the Pizza and Puppets thing, and the only reason I talked to Beth was because I went to the Pizza and Puppets thing that Joanna was doing. I didn't even want to go because there were a lot of kids and there were puppets, and but I went anyways. And then Marv and Jean were doing a program at the same time, and they were talking about Tanzania, and they had problems with their PowerPoint, so I helped them with their PowerPoint. And then I saw Beth there, and so then I waited forever to talk to Beth because I had to talk to Beth because Beth is like my favorite person in the entire world. She's so wonderful. I love her. She's amazing. And so I told her all about Bellevue College, and that's how she knew about me going to Bellevue College. And then so her email was about her basement, and because one of the ladies in her basement is moving out. And so she has this place in her basement that she rents out because she and her husband and daughter bought this house so that they could, rent out the basement and have this like open, lovely community with the people in their basement. And so there are two other girls in the other room, and then there's this room that's free, and I mean open, and it has a closet, and we went and saw it today, and the place is so cute, and it has this lovely kitchen, and it's adorable, and I'll show it to you in 2 weeks because I can move in 2 weeks, and then I'll be there, and I'll be in Bellevue it's less than 2 miles from Bellevue College, and then I can weed at her house because she's single and she works, and so she doesn't have time to weed, and so I can weed, and then she'll let me go to her gym, which is like just right there, and then I can take a bus, and I can go to the library, and this wasn't supposed to be so whiny. Sorry, I'm gonna have to collect myself. And so then I can have a job and live and go to school, all in Bellevue. I don't know what this is gonna mean for driving, because I'm not gonna have to drive because I can take a bus, and maybe I'll have to learn how to ride a bike because that'd be nice. But now I need to start worrying about jobs in Bellevue. But anyway, my mom and dad had already talked about that, and they told me just it's up to you. You can do this, and so I'm really tired today too, so I can't properly. I'm getting all slurry, and my enthusiasm is. Anyway, so it's gonna be so amazing, and yeah, I'm really excited for that. So that was the first amazing thing that happened on Wednesday, and then we just went to see it today. So the second really cool thing that happened, that's part of the reason I'm so tired, on Wednesday, was that we went to Costco and got some plums, and they were atrocious. They were really horrible plums, and it's the second time that's happened, so we can't get any more plums from Costco because they're probably all bad, or at least our luck, they're going to be bad. But not my luck on Wednesday, because after tasting that horrible plum that I had to spit out, then I got an email from Sue, who's my mentor at church, and I don't think you guys have met her. So you did go to my church. I don't think. She said that they have plum trees, which I didn't know, although I've been to her house, and they're all ripe right now, so they have way too many plums. So they're like, please come help us out. So, so I was like, yay, plums! Because I was resigned to the fact that I would never taste another plum this year. But no, because they have plums, and blackberries. So we went there today, and got a huge popcorn bowl full of blackberries, a ton of blackberries, and also a huge popcorn bowl full of plums. They're like pretty small plums though, but they're really good. And then they brought out her brother lives there too, and he's like in his 80s, But he went up this ladder that I wouldn't even go up, and then he had a chainsaw, and he was chopping off the branches of this tree to get the plums down, and I was putting all the plums in this thing, and I was pulling off all the low branches so that it would save the tree so the branches wouldn't crack and stuff, although he was chopping them off, so I don't know why I was saving the branches if he's just going to chop them off. But anyway, this huge, you can't even fathom how many plums are in this huge tub, and I didn't think that I was just helping him out. We weren't going to take those plums, but then he's like, I don't eat plums. So now we had to take them. So now we have so many plums. So now I have to look up plum recipes, because now we have too many plums. It's like rolling a 20 in Dungeons and Dragons. I don't even know what to do with the amount of plums that we have now. So anyway, Bellevue and plums. Oh man, and then the third thing, because Wednesday was so amazing, because place in Bellevue and plums. And so I thought, my luck is so good today, I'd better look at Bellevue College, because I'm probably taken off the wait list for engineering graphics. I'm probably signed up for all my classes now. So I looked, and sure enough, I'm off the wait list. It was just my luck. On Wednesday. Wednesday was a good day. It was really hard to tell Alexis. Not to tell Alexis this stuff when she called. But now I have. I've told you and I didn't spoil it. And yeah. So, I'm really cold because we also went kayaking today. And Joanne and I were in a two-person kayak, and I was in the back, so I had the pedals, and I'd never been in one that had pedals for the rudder, and they were a bit too far forward, so it was kind of uncomfortable and very difficult, but I was really good at steering as long as I wasn't paddling. I couldn't paddle and steer at the same time because I'm horrible at multitasking. I'm gonna have to fix that. But anyway, that's kind of everything amazing that's happened, except today I was on Misha Collins' Twitter, and he tweeted this stuff a couple days ago, actually, about Gishwas, which is the greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen. It's not Gishtwas, they left out the, but it's gonna happen in October, and maybe I'll make a group for that, and I think you like take pictures. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it sounds kind of fun. Yeah. So, I think that's it. Oh, Perks of Being a Wallflower, do that on Monday, first part by Monday, yes. And I talk so fast in this video, it's so short now, I don't know what to do with this time. The last video I made was over 15 minutes long, and I don't even know how to, I can live there. Anyway, it's kind of funny because my cousin, emailed my dad today and said that she has an internship at World Vision, which is in Federal Way, and so she was asking if she could crash on our floor from September through December. It's kind of a long time, but Joanna's not gonna be here, and I'm not gonna be here. I'm so excited. I'm mostly excited actually to get away from Hannah because she's so annoying. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be really nice. Like, they have dinner together sometimes, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing, and I'm so excited. I'm really cold. We went kayaking and I got really, really wet, and then we went out to dinner and I was still really wet, and then we picked plums and I was still really wet because my jeans got really, because I'm horrible at kayaking. But Joanna just finished downloading Portal 2, so Joanna and I are going to play Portal 2 now. She was Skyping at 9 and I thought she was still going to be Skyping, but then she was done, and then she interrupted my last video because she was like, Becky, why, do you want to play Portal 2 now? And I was like, no, I can't multitask, because I was doing this video, and I was trying to type to her, and it failed on both accounts, so I had to stop my video because I failed, and I ruined it. Guess what's tomorrow? Saturday, and do you know what starts on Saturday? Doctor Who. And Pond Life is actually kind of cool. I can't say there aren't any spoilers for season 6, but they're each like a minute long, and it's mostly like the Doctor popping in on Amy and Rory and leaving them a message and telling them about all his crazy stuff. There's a little bit of hints for season 7, and it's mostly just him being crazy and the Ponds just being like, oh yeah, there's our crazy time-traveling friend doing his stuff. It's not so much a look into their life. It's not really more than you've seen in the actual series, just because they are so short. But, yeah. I think Elementary starts pretty soon, too. So that's cool. September 1st. Yay, it's almost September. Yeah, it's starting to be fall-like here. It smells like school for some reason. School Kent School District started 2 days ago well, yesterday. It started yesterday, on Thursday. So yeah, I hung out with one of my friends. She's crazy. Yesterday, and I really haven't seen any friends this summer, so that was kind of nice. Although we walked, she lives right next to an elementary school, so we walked to the elementary school. My screen just turned off. Which is kind of awkward because school was getting out just then, and there's so many little kids. And it's weird because you see all those little kids, but you know, they're all like organized. And little kids kind of scare me, but I don't know, like groups of little kids. Yet somehow people are able to control them, like schools work. I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, I've made this video too long. Longer than it needed to be, perhaps. Yes. Alright, I think that's it for today. Haley, you were saying about bagpipes. My parents are going to be gone Monday and Tuesday because they're taking Joanna over to Spokane, and I'm not going with them because they're leaving at 4 a.m. on Monday morning to get to Whitworth by 10 because move-in time is 10. So I can practice some bagpipes in that chanter. You're right, it's just one pipe. And you're very right. If I'm embarrassed about practicing a chanter, there's no hope for me with bagpipes. I guess maybe, I think if I played bagpipes, I just assume I would find a practice room somewhere, like on a college campus, or somewhere where other people are playing bagpipes. I don't know where that would be, though. I don't know where people practice bagpipes. But I mean, people do it, right? Some people play bagpipes. How do they do it? I don't know. I'm tired and cold. I don't feel good. I have a headache. Anyway, Wednesday was amazing and today was exhausting, and Portal 2! Woohoo! Okay, I love you guys, and I will see you later. Have good weekends. I'm gonna find my mouse. Okay. Bye.